And off to Benson to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Getting right back to it after that interception. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down. Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 44 here on second down. It is cut left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds London on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Throwing it again here. To the sideline and secured by London. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll take this at the 10. Returns looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. To the air now on 1st and 10. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
First down from the red zone. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Max Melton with the INT. Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, off play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Kendall Fuller. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll try and throw it here. McBride hauls it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to Wilson. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He'll throw it yet again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. They'll try it right with Benson. Big gap up the middle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Back now, pressure on its way. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Back to throw it. He lofts it deep, right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we've reached the halftime break, and it's the Cardinals, the Redbirds, leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Card. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Able to get it to Benson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Benson on 1st and 10. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Setting up a throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Benson once more. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw it again. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. After 3 quarters, we're... Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 14. This reeled in by Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pass play now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts everything behind this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Wilson's got it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now toss it here to Benson. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Cardinals in range for a game-winning score. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. give up the gut to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Setting up to pass. Pitts brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Benson on the counter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. It's Benson on the give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.